Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. We are almost there. We're almost at the Christmas, not Christmas cut off, we've been there. We are almost at the mark of let's all just stop and enjoy Christmas. Until then, I am still here with you. So, happy Tuesday. It is a miserable, miserable day out there. Hi guys. I have got you on laptop, so I can just about see comments. I'm going to tag all, but I don't think it's going to let me. If anyone's admin that pops on, please do just tag at everyone for me. So, morning. Yeah, Sarah, I haven't been very well. I haven't been very well all week. I have had a cold, a little bit of a cold, more cough than a cold, to be completely honest. I haven't been great myself, which is why I haven't been live, because my voice went on, I can't remember if it was Saturday or Sunday, and it's the first time my voice has gone through actually like being ill, as opposed to like going out on the razzle dazzle and enjoying a night out. So I had literally no voice, and then Sunday I was like, I'm not going football. I did all my deliveries on Saturday. It was Sunday, I woke up with no voice and I was like, I'm not going football. But I'm feeling a bit brighter. I'm hoping to have my nails done this afternoon. Maybe some lashes as well, so I might look a bit more human. Because I feel like I've been dehumanised for the last few months where I've had no lashes. But so that's hopefully where I'll be this afternoon. But anyway, I wanted to come on and just wish you all a happy week before Christmas. But I also wanted to talk about this little number, Candy Orchard. So I thought, why not come and just talk about the scent of the month? There's a lot of buzz this morning around the post that I put up, which is great. I'm really loving seeing you guys comment and give your opinions. It's so nice to see lots of you commenting and showing up in here, because it's been a little bit quiet the last few weeks, I'm not gonna lie. Or the last few days, definitely. So, scent of the month. This month's scent of the month is called Candy Orchard, which I love, because remember we had like, what was the other orchard that we had? Orchard by the Sea. I feel like Dan Orchard's name is like literally slipping into all of these different bars. So Candy Orchard is this month's scent. Oh, Sarah, bless you, you poor thing. Sounds like you've been rough. So I'm just gonna show you. Let me just click on this link, because I just want to make sure I've got the scent description. So this is the bar. It's very pink, a little bit pink leather colours, like vibes for me here. So this particular bar is a cloud of spun sugar mixes with sweet raspberry and warm vanilla and candy coated fantasy. Sounds beautiful. I haven't stuck my nose in it yet. I've opened it and already can have like a bit of a whiff coming up. And it smells good. So let's do a little live whiff and see what we think. So pushing the bar out. Oh, okay, that's nice. But it reminds me of something that we've had before. Very like similar to the pink collection. This bar, it would fit in that collection. It almost feels like they made an extra bar for the pink collection, and this one didn't quite make the cut. Oh yeah, it's a little bit similar to that. Yeah, I get that vibe, Katie. Okay, so I need to warm it. So definitely the raspberry is really strong in this, and I like raspberry in a bar. I often find like raspberry hibiscus tea, I love. It just isn't strong enough for me. I always find that raspberry tends to be something that doesn't warm and give you the raspberry for long enough. However, this smells this is good. It's a little bit bakery, so there is a real hint of like warm, cozy, sweet vibes coming in there. It's not like what I would call a citrusy, fruity scent. Very similar to like Cloudberry Dreams. I would say Cloudberry Dreams is like in that same scent family. So if you've got somebody that maybe likes Pink Haze, Cloudberry Dreams, definitely Fizzy Lifting Drink, fits in there. It reminds me a little bit of strawberry. Do you remember we had a strawberry bar? Now, there's a difference though. When I flip it over and smell the bottom, it's actually got a really smoky smell on the bottom. I don't know if anyone's picked up on that. So it's spun sugar mixes with sweet raspberry and warm vanilla. my guess is that the vanilla is one of the deeper base notes. So if vanilla is going to be the warm, deeper base note, this is going to be the type of fragrance that's going to sit around for longer, because vanilla is one of those that is very strong and packs a punch. So your bakery lovers, I think, will love this. I also think your fruity lovers will love it, but maybe not your citrusy fruity lovers. So it's a good one. It's sweet, a great one to make samples of, and a really great one to use for your scent of the month clubs, because I know some of you like will opt away from certain things because of you know that your customers won't like them. So really great. So this month I didn't get the warmer. I actually cancelled my warmer of the month before we found out it was going to be quarter of the month, because I found that I've got a lot of warmers, and if I'm completely honest, I wasn't getting them all out of the box. I wasn't taking pictures with them, and I thought it was actually quite a waste of money, and I thought it was a little bit luxurious. So same as you guys, I cancelled my my warmer of the month, but I do still get my scent of the month. So in your scent of the month kit, if you don't get it already, you will get 8 bars, and you will also get your stickers. So what could you do with these? I think it's really important to talk about like what you could do with the scent of the month, because we really need to look at it like this, okay? We were told a year ago we need to use this warmer of the month situation better. We haven't, so we're now down to warmer of the quarter. I think we do sell quite a lot of the wax, but I really want to make sure this is something that we don't lose. I would hate for the wax to go to like wax of the quarter as well. So for that to happen, we really need to utilise either the bars that you're getting in the kits or when they're available on the first. So I know lots of you order the bars, you warm a bar, some of you will make samples with all of the bars, and that's your samples for the whole month to give out. That for me, I think, is a very good use of the 8 bars. I know that it's a business expense, so it's taxable, buying those 8 bars. But if you buy the 8 bars and you make it a mission to give out those samples, not just to your customers, but to 20 new people, that potentially is 20 new customers. Imagine if 5 of those a month bought the scent of the month bar, and you had 5 brand new customers that become hooked just on the bar. So that's one way that you could do it in terms of using it just for sampling. Now, some of you use it as a scent of the month club, and you basically sell the actual bars of wax prior to them actually releasing. So your customers get like a bit of a VIP experience, and you only have 8 spaces on it. And that works as well. However you want to do it, it works. But I think it's making sure that you're utilising the bars and they don't just sit in your, you know, boxes of wax, in your offices or in your cupboards, wherever they are. It's making sure that you utilise them in some way, shape or form. So these are now in for me. I am probably going to sell 2 and I'm going to make the rest into samples. My aim is to get as many samples out over the December period as possible. So as I see family members, they're going to all get a sample of this. I'm just going to make it up with a little sticker on the front, and I might attach a little card to it that's got basically a QR code to my customer group. And I would say to them, could you please post on my customer group? My thought process is doing like some kind of drawing. So everybody that I give a sample to, they all go into a draw, and I just do a monthly draw on my customer group. If for new people that add to the group, or if you had a sample, did you take a picture of it? There's so many different things that you could do with it. I've become really lazy with scent of the month, okay? I do a sample club every single month, which always includes the scent of the month, so they will get a sample of that. But I will sometimes pick different bars. I sometimes will pick different products in the clearance, depending on what's in there. But I've definitely become really lazy with the bars, and I've definitely got a stash of like scent of the month bars, like 4 of this, 4 of that, where I don't use them all. So one of my words for January is to be more intentional about how I'm doing things. And I really want to focus in the new year on bringing in new customers into my business. My aim is to find 10 new customers a month. And I am literally going to have a chart that I tick off. And as I tick it off each new customer, and by new customer, it's not just somebody that joins my group. It's going to be somebody that actually purchases. They've got to come into my group and purchase, or join my WhatsApp broadcast and purchase, or become somebody that I speak to in person and they purchase. However that happens, that is where I want my intentionalism, because 10 new customers a month is 120 new customers a year, and that potentially could be 5 new teamies easily. Out of 120 new customers, at least 5 of them could be teamies. And I'm sure 5 of them could be partiers as well, if I really became intentional about what I was doing. And I feel like this year I've spent a lot of time looking too much at what other people are doing. And I'm starting to think about what my goals are going to be going into January, and using this Scent of the Month Club is one of them. I really think it's important to use these stickers that we get and use these bars in literally the most intentional way. I'm going to post a thread today of just the bar, and I want you to tell me how you use your Scent of the Month clubs. I want you to tell me what you do with the stickers. I want you to tell me what you do with the bar. I want you to tell me what you do with it, okay? Or you can comment below on this thread. So with the stickers, I make up, I wish I brought one down with me, but I didn't. I make up a little sticker. I've got a mum bin print machine, which if you haven't got one, I'm not saying you need one, but it has been life-changing for me, because I print all of my post office labels on it. I'm going to print, courtesy of Laura Sawkins, all of my kids' names are going on a sticker for every single present that's going under my tree this year. We normally do like a pile for Ellis, a pile for Artie, and a pile for Harry. We're not. I'm literally going to put them all under the tree, and it's going to be a bit of a free-for-all. And every single present will have their names on it. Now, the mum bin's really clever, because you literally just upload your design and you do file print to the right size and to that printer, and it will print me 25 of these labels. It is honestly the easiest thing ever. It's and you don't need no ink for it. So even though the actual print is quite expensive, you never need to buy ink for it because it's laser cut, and you can use them for everything. So I print off a little sticker that says this month's Scent of the Month sticker, and then I stick this on next to it, and that will go on every single order. I also make a Scent of the Month sample flyer that a lot of people use. I don't use them anymore. I literally just stick the sticker on every single order that goes out, every single sample pack that goes out. And my plan for the new year is to sell a few of my bars to probably some of my best customers will get asked. And then I will be sampling with intention. Now, what I plan to do for the new year is create probably, let's say I sell 4 of them, and then I'm going to warm one, and the other 3 I am going to make samples with, okay? Let's just say, for example, I haven't quite decided the logistics. So I'm going to make 3 bars. I'm probably going to get 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. 32 times 4, 64, 96. This is painful, by the way. 96. What's that? 128? Is that right? 128. So maybe 128. So 128 samples. I am going to give out as many of those samples to new people. My plan, taking them to the playground, giving them out to the mums in the playground, taking them to gym classes that I do, giving them out to people in the gym class. Maybe I see one of my best customers and I know that she's having the girls round for tea. I'll be like, how many friends are you having round for your afternoon tea? 6. Right, here's 6 samples. Please give them out to your friends for me. They're a present from me. Honestly, there's so many different things you can do with them. I go to a chiropractor now at the moment, twice a week. And yesterday I had something called dry needling, which was amazing for pain. If any of you are in pain, message me and I'll tell you all about it. I had pain in my shoulder and pain in my elbow. Pain is gone today, 0 pain. But I took in my chiropractor the other day a car bar for his smart car. And I started chatting yesterday to the 2 receptionists. They're both really lovely. My plan is, when I go to see them this week, I'm going to take them a sample pack each with 3 samples in, and they will get a sample of this as well. They're seeing me at the moment on a weekly basis. So doctors, in we go. You know, all the different places that you go, it's about taking the samples with you and making sure that you've got samples wherever you go. I'm still going to intentionally sell some of this wax, okay? Because I don't want any bars left with me at the end of the month. The aim is to get them all out in some way, shape or form. Now, some of you do, as I say, Scent of the Month clubs, where you sell all of the bars and you ask your customers to post on your group prior to the month finishing. My problem with that was the bars would come in, I would get them out, and then people weren't doing the posting, so it wasn't creating the buzz for me. That was the problem I had. It created the buzz for those 8 people, but not anybody else, because they wasn't always sharing. 1 or 2 would share, but not always many. So for me, sampling worked better because they get a really good sample. a really good sample. And like I would make sure like I only cut these cubes into 4 at most, sometimes 3. So I'm giving them a really good sample, and then the follow-up is the most important thing, okay? So it's not about just giving the samples out, it's actually about actually doing the follow-up, doing the work. That is the most important bit, like, in all of this. So I would also write down every single person that I've given a sample to, or I would say to them, if you're going to take a sample, scan my QR code, join my customer group, and so forth and so forth and so forth. I would make it work, okay? You need to be able to get these people in your customer group, because otherwise you're just giving out samples for free, okay? So that's the scent of the month. It is beautiful. It is sweet. I'm going to warm it. I'm going to put it in my warmers. I need to change my wax in my kitchen because I had cranberry and tinsel in here and I can't smell it now. So I am going to change to Candy Orchard today and do a bit of a post about it. But, you know, use the tools that Scentsy give us. These are the tools that they give us. How can you use them to your advantage to create FOMO, to create excitement, to create more orders? If you are finding that your scent of the month is just becoming 8 bars that you sell, how can you make that 7 bars that you sell, 1 bar that you sample intentionally to get more orders of this particular bar? It may well be that you do 6 bars that you sell and then you say, right, I've got 32 samples of this. It's free. Who would like one? Collection only, or it will be added to your order. But I need feedback on it. That's the thing. And then remember as well, the great thing with these is you can add them to Scentsy Club. And it opens up a conversation for Scentsy Club. So, scent of the month, go and use it. I hope you like it, and I'll catch up with you all soon.